guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Mireya if this is your first time here. If not, thanks for coming back. So today I have this New Year's Eve eyeshadow look for you guys. It did end up giving me some major like festival fun vibes, but I thought it was really cute, so I hope you guys like it. And as you can see, we did already do one eye, so now we're just gonna go ahead and get started with the other eye. The first thing we're gonna do is prime our eyelid using the P. Louise base and the Morphe M224 brush. It's a nice, really flat, dense brush, perfect for packing on primer and cutting the crease. So I'm just gonna go ahead and pick that up on the back of my hand and make sure I am concealing and covering up all of the lid because we don't want any veins to show through. We want to get as much color payoff as possible. And then I did just go ahead and grab up this buffing brush to just blend out the edges and make sure everything is seamless. Go ahead and use any pale shade eyeshadow that you have. I just happen to have this Kat Von D contour kit in front of me, and I'm using the pale shade from that along with the Morphe M166 brush. It's a really good packing brush. I'm literally just going to go ahead and pick it up and press it on to basically all over the eyelid. Okay, so now I'm going to go ahead and pick up the Jaclyn Hill palette from Morphe, and I'm going to go ahead and use the shade, I believe it's called Silk Cream. It's a really nice toasty color. It's perfect for a transition shade. And then the Morphe M441 brush, and this is really just a big fluffy blending brush. I'm just going to go ahead and pick up the color, and I'm blending it from the inner corner all the way to the outer corner, and I'm not being very careful with it because this is just as a transition. It's just so that everything else that we apply, well, the one other shade guys, this look is super easy, so it's just so that the next eyeshadow that we put on blends in seamlessly into the crease. Okay, so now moving on to the next shadow, I'm going to be using this shade. It's called Pooter. It's a nice matte orangey brown, and I'm just going to go ahead and pack it in just a little bit closer into the crease than where we brought in the first shadow, and just sweep it back and forth from the inner corner to the outer corner. Again, you don't have to be too careful because now we're going to go ahead and grab the Morphe M433 brush. And as you can see, I really like this brush because it's a dome shaped. It's pointy up at the top, but it's flat at the side, so it's really good for packing as well as blending at the same time. So I'm just going to go ahead and grab that same eyeshadow Pooter in the shade Pooter and just sweep it across the entire lid. See, told you guys this look was going to be super easy. That's basically the entire look. No, I'm kidding. So now we're going to go ahead and grab the Inglot gel liner in the shade 77 and this teeny tiny little Morphe detailer brush. This one is the M250-1. Okay. And I am just going to go ahead and fast forward through this because there's no way I'm going to make you sit here and watch me do my liner in like real time. But basically I'm just going to go ahead and extend the wing out and bring it inwards until I get the look that I want. I'm also not being too careful with this either because as you'll see in a minute, we are going to go over it with eyeshadow. Okay, now I'm going to take some Too Faced glitter glue right on the back of my hand, and using the small little M152 fluffy chiseling brush, I'm going to use it to press it right along the entire top of the wing liner. This is going to help our shimmery shadow pop more and stay in place. Okay, now any bright metallic shadow will do, but I'm obsessed with the shade Supermoon from the Mercury Retrograde palette, so that's the one I'm picking up. And I'm using the same little brush. I'm going to go ahead and press this shadow right along where we placed the glitter glue. And really all I'm doing is just pecking in that shimmery shadow till I get it as intense and bright and metallic as we want it. And just because I want to be a little extra, because you gotta be a little extra, I'm grabbing this silver glitter from the brand Mayron to give it just a little extra dimension, you know, a little oomph, and then place it right on top of the shimmer that we already have on there. Once you've built up that shadow and shimmer up to your liking, you can go ahead back in with the gel liner again and redefine that wing to make sure it's nice and sharp. Okay, so here's the really fun part. Using some duo lash glue and these crystal rhinestones that I bought off of Amazon, we're gonna go ahead and get real creative real quick. Okay, so I do already have my placement figured out because I did the first eye, but I am gonna just go ahead and grab the glue and dot a couple of areas along the wing liner. And along with the little rhinestone set, I got this cute little, looks like a colored pencil to me. I think maybe even a crayon would work. Anything to just kind of help you pick up the gems. And I'm going to grab first a medium-sized one, it's a medium small one, and place it right on that outer edge right there. And then the other, I think I have 3 other ones. I'm going to grab some really small ones so that they're not too big and overwhelming along the actual eyelid. And these gems are super easy, guys. You literally just pick them up and place them on top of where you had your lash glue and they stick right on. And since I kind of wanted to frame my brows, I did go ahead and put just a couple of dots right underneath the front of the brow and then a couple of other glue dots along the outer edge of the tail of the brow. But you can literally get as creative as you want with this, girl. Like, if you want to fill your whole face up with gems, I 100% support you. Oh yeah, and can't forget the one right above the brow because, who am I making excuses for? Anyways, we're gonna go ahead and pick up the gems, and these ones are larger gems. So as you can tell, the ones that were along the liner are a lot more smaller and a little bit less overwhelming. These, I wanted them to stand out since they're not really covering anything up, and I really wanted them to be the star of the show. Okay, now for some inner eye corner highlight, I'm gonna go back in with the shade Supermoon and then the shade Galaxy and just kind of mix the two together. I want like a not overwhelmingly white, bright inner eye corner, so that's why I toned it down a little bit with the Galaxy, but any shimmer that you want to pop in there, feel free. Whoa, well, that was unexpected. Just kidding, I edited this, I knew exactly what was happening. No, but really, my camera actually overheated and I needed to take a break, so I figured in the meantime, I'll just go ahead and do my hair and throw on some jewelry. Okay, moving right along to the Lily Lashes in the style Foamix Miami. And I'm just going to go ahead and wait for this glue to set and pop them right on. Yes, hunty, give me the drama. Love it. Okay, going back to the shade Pooter from the Jaclyn Hill Morphe palette. And I grabbed this crown brush. This is a C510 and it's a small little under eye buffer brush. I'm just going to go ahead and blend that all along the lower lash line. Can't forget to throw on a little bit of mascara on those lower lashes. Okay, moving right back into the Jaclyn Hill palette, we're going to grab this shade Beam, and it's a nice satiny pearl. And using a small little detailing brush, I'm just going to go ahead and brush that right along the brow bone. And you know I had to break it in with one last final gem because we hella extra over here. So I'm just going to go ahead and dot in the inner eye corner with a little bit of glue and then pop one of those bigger gems right at the center. You know that feeling when nothing wants to go your way? Yeah, that was me with my lipstick. So I literally took it all off and took a break. Nothing like a good pelon pelo rico to calm your nerves. So I decided to go nude. Nudes never fail me. This one is the Dose of Colors lip gloss. I think it's the collab with I Love Sarai. And I don't know if it's still available, but if it is, it's in the shade Barely There. And I love this gloss. And you gotta bring in the new year with a beaming highlight, right? You know, for good luck. So for this, we're gonna go ahead and use the Morphe M501 highlight brush and the highlighter from Dose of Colors. This is also a collaboration with I Love Sarai, and it's in the shade Soulmate. Again, not sure if it's available, but oh my God, do you see this highlight? I am gagged. And that's it, you guys. This is the finished look. Super simple and easy. Something fun for New Year's Eve. I hope you guys all have a happy new year and a safe New Year's Eve. Please don't forget to give me a thumbs up if you like this video and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and if you have, well, you know you the real MVP. Anyways, until next time, you guys, love you.